the summer solstice. We have the approval of the agenda, please. Motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion passes. We'll move on to the minutes of last month's meeting. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Motion passes. Right now, the meeting is open to the public. Is there anybody that would like to address the board?
Can you hear me okay? My name is Brian Massey, 196 Rainbow Drive, on behalf of Lobbyists for Citizens. Working with the Lake County Auditor, Mr. Galloway, he had mentioned that there, with the mandatory sexennial revaluation, there's going to be an estimated 30% increase in property values in 2024 to be reflected in 2025. This will impact all of the inside millage levies and also the school levies that are at the 20 mill floor. My question for the board is, can you confirm how much Lake Metroparks will receive from this revaluation if it is 30% without a vote of the taxpayers? I don't have the answer tonight. If someone could calculate that and give that to me, I would appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you very much. Anybody else like to address the board? Once, twice, thrice? Meeting, public portion of the meeting is now over. There's no old business. Finance report, Mr. Brissell.
Yes, for the month ended May 2024, we began the year at $30.1 million cash fund balance. Received $14 million, expended $10.2 million, for an ending May month balance of $33.8 million, of which $3.6 million is encumbered.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any further questions? Hearing none, motion passes. Moving on to new business. There's a few items today. The first resolution is 2024-010, the transfer of funds, and motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner, this is our summer transfer from the general fund to the improvement fund, $4.25 million, consistent with the 2024 budget.
Any further questions, comments? Motion passes. Resolution 2024-011, establishing the 2025 tax budget. Motion, please.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Pelagi?
Commissioners, this is our tax budget for 2025, required to be sent to the Budget Commission by July 20th.
Any questions, comments? Hearing none, motion passes. Third item is resolution 2024-012, the employee handbook provisions. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Pelagi?
Commissioners, we haven't updated our handbook since 2018. There were a number of things that we needed to update from various state and federal regulation changes, and we also did some cleanup on our own and provided the board with a memo summarizing the other changes. Happy to discuss any of those.
Any questions, comments? Hearing none, motion passes. Fourth item is approval of bid 2024-025, waste and recycling services. Good news here, Mr. Pelagi.
Motion.
I'll move to approve.
Motion.
Okay, second.
Commissioners, Republic Services is our low bid for another 3-year contract for waste and recycling. Total is $75,442 to determine the contract. They are a current vendor, and it represents a 20% decrease in the last. There's a lot of competition out there in the waste and recycling management world.
Got all excited about the 20%.
I know.
Lost track.
Here, here.
Any questions, comments? Motion passes. And finally, we have vehicle purchase through the ODOT contract, and a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioners, this will be the replacement of one of our big dump trucks. We'll be taking the old one, trying to get as much as we can on trade-in. My expectation is not a lot, maybe 3,500, 3,000. But this purchase was forecast and is in our budget. This would be $132,853, and that's off the ODOT state contract.
Comments, questions? Hearing none, motion passes. Moving on to the executive director's report, Mr. Kalaji.
Commissioners, just a couple quick things. The Painesville Township Park Lake camera that we installed has been extremely popular in its first month. This, to remind the board, this overlooks Lake Erie and Fairport Harbor at the top of the hill of Painesville Township. Beautiful view of the sunsets. We're reaching out to senior centers and different places that we think, especially folks who maybe can't get out and see the sunsets as much as they would like or when they used to. It's now received about 5,700 clicks in the month, in its first month of May. To put that in perspective, 5,700 clicks. The beach camera, which has been our top producer, it gets about 6,600. So about 900 fewer than our most popular one in its first month. And we're still doing outreach, but the feedback has been great. If you've had a chance to look at it, it's really nice. But the goal is to be able to, as we discussed during the budget, have more of a virtual visitation experience, especially for seniors and for folks who may not be able to get out to the parks as much as they would like. The sunsets have been great. We've had a number of great sunsets, and our marketing staff has done a very good job of putting posts out at 6:37, 7:30 when we know there's going to be a great sunset, and then we see the clicks go up as everybody watches the sunset on the camera. I'm really excited about getting some good summer storms because that thing, we had a great lightning storm about a week before we went public with it, and it was phenomenal on the camera. So I'm looking forward to sharing those storms with people when they come up. The two eaglets that we had at Pine Ridge at the Eagle's Nest have now made it through. They are flying around the nest, and we expect them to leave the area soon. So successful hatching and fledging the two eagles at Pine Ridge. So staff did a great job. We worked with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to make sure we were doing that all appropriately, and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service was very helpful in guiding us through that process, and had a good fledging this year. As I think everybody's aware, we had some big storms out at in northeast Madison, north of 20. Erie Shores took it out on the chin. We had, six or seven very large trees go down. Golf staff out of Erie Shores, with some help from our operations staff, have done a really nice job getting that back up. We had the back nine open this morning, and we'll be...
Front line's open now, so it's all good.
So really nice job. A lot of big tree damage. That's all I had.
Very good. Any questions of the executive director this evening? Hearing none, is there a need for an executive session?
There is not for legal tonight.
There is for land.
There is for land?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll ask a motion to adjourn the executive session for the purpose of discussing land purchase. Motion.
So moved.
Second.